Hello, this is Nina. I am back again with another pick a card reading, and this reading is about the coming week. So whenever you find this reading, it is the right time for you. So whether you find it on the date that it's made or whether you find it later, it really doesn't matter. This is from today and 7 days ahead. So the coming week from when you find it, okay? I will list the cards below so you know you can just focus on the reading so you don't have to worry about writing down the cards I use. And also below the video I have put timestamps so you can just click on the reading and the timestamp behind the reading you want, and then you can quick and easy jump to your specific reading. Okay, so what I've done today is I have picked 3 wooden objects that I have in my collection here at home. And so I would like you to try and sink into your intuition or ask your guides, angels, your team, spirit world, whomever you believe in, to help you and guide you to reading number 1, 2, or 3. Or you can look at the objects. Maybe you will be drawn to the objects. A wooden elephant, a rocking horse, or a wooden car. So take a minute and sink into your intuition. Ask for guidance to make sure that you pick the reading that is meant for you. If you need to, then pause the video for a moment. Take your time to be able to pick the right pile for you, which is either pile number 1, 2, or 3. Okay, and I will be back in a second and start off with number 1. Okay, so I will put number 3 and 2 over here. So we can start up with number 1. Okay, so number 1, if you pick this wooden elephant, then this is the reading for you. I'll put that over here. We will flip through the cards quickly first, and then we will go deeper into the reading. Your first card was Safe Travel, number 22. Your second card is Helpful People. And then you got 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Tower, and Ace of Swords, and listen to your intuition. Okay, just give me a moment so I can sink into what they're trying to tell us here. Okay. Yeah. So the first thing I'm drawn to, I'm just kind of putting myself open to let them guide me, you see. And that's how I start the reading, is I let them guide me and show me where to go first. So the first thing that they're guiding me to is this card right here, which says Helpful People. Okay. And you can see in this card, there is helpful people around the person. There is a mother here sitting with a child. There's helpful people, but there is also, you can see the wings. So for me, this is help from the universe, help from the angels. And you can also see that there is a lot of beams of light coming out of the heart of this motherly person here. So it might also have something to do with your heart space, either the physical heart or the mental aspect or the feelings, you know, or actually trying to get to your heart space. Maybe you're a little bit too much in your mind space, in your ego, and need to find peace within your heart, or need to connect with your soul, or need to get into your heart more, your heart space more. Okay, so that's kind of the first thing I get. But let's move on and see what happens here. Because you see, this card right here is the Eight of Pentacles, and that is the card of the skillful worker. And the skillful worker is someone who is, of course, skilled at what they do. They like to work. They work, you know, take one step at a time. But it can also be significant for someone who might be a little bit too much into their work. Maybe they are a little bit too much in their head. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here, considering the other card, what I got with the other card here. And Ace of Wands is, of course, Wands is the passion. It is the fire element, and it's new ideas, something new coming in, new inspiration, new ideas. And that might be, of course, very connected to the work card right here, that you are in a space where you feel like you have a lot of new inspiration, a lot of new power, a lot of new passion, a lot of new ideas coming in, but maybe you are focusing a bit too much in your mind space. Maybe you should try and get more into your heart space also when it comes to making decisions in work. Okay, so I also am drawn to this, of course, this card right here, which is the Tower. Now, the Tower can look quite grim. It is often something that kind of comes as a jolt, something out of the blue, a lightning strike, you know, but it doesn't have to be negative. It can, of course, be something that feels negative or hurtful, but it can also be something that kind of jolts you out of your everyday, just moving forward, not really getting into your heart space. So I'm having a feeling that it might be something that happens that will kind of jolt you out of your work mode, if you will. That will kind of make you see that it's necessary for you to reconsider something, or to use your heart space more in a decision that you are about to make. Because I also see here with the Ace of Swords. Now, the Swords is the mental, okay? So the Ace of Swords can be a victory card, but it can also be cutting to the truth, seeing the truth. The truth might come to you. It's a sword of truth. And you see here also that there is a bird that's about to land on this flower. And, you know, so it is positive, it is prosperous, but at the same time, it can be a reminder of sticking to the truth. What is the truth for you? And are you using your mind to find that, or are you using your heart space to find that, to find your truth, you know? Because what this card also says is listen to your intuition. So they are encouraging you to go into your heart space here. And so there is maybe some decision that you're about to make that will not benefit you from staying in your mental, in your ego. It might be that you need to go into your heart space and your soul and your emotions and make the decision from there, and not from your head space. Okay, I don't know what situation you are in, but this is what I feel. So listen, and then we have this card, which is safe travel and number 22. And it says underneath, keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. So home is kind of what stands out in this card for me. So where are you at home? You know, where do you thrive? Where do you find your joy? I have a feeling that you have been too much in your mind, too much in the mental, and so you have kind of missed out on something. I feel it's like they're encouraging you to look with other eyes, to gain a new perspective, guide you home, kind of, is what they're trying to do here. So safe travel is also, of course, a message from them that it's safe. It's safe for you to go into your heart space. It's safe for you to take that journey inwards. to find the answers that you need. And the number 22 is also a master number. So it's a significant number, which means it's a significant message in this. So from my perspective here, I feel like they're encouraging you to reconsider something that you have maybe thought about doing, or something within your work area, and go into your heart space and find out, okay, is this really something I want, or is there another perspective here? Is there some other way that I can move forward here that I would actually be better for me and benefit me better in the future? Is what I'm feeling. And say, listen to your intuition, what guides you home. And with home, I mean with what you truly in your soul are passionate about. What is it that you truly in your soul feel at home with? What is it that you truly in your soul want for your future? Not in the mind space, not what everybody else is thinking, not what your boss is saying, your parents, your spouse, your siblings, your friends, whatever. But what is it that you truly desire and want? Is what I feel this reading is a lot about. And it also says here, helpful people. So there might be somebody that you can rely on, that might be seeing things more clearly, that can give you some advice. Oh, I'm so sorry. Or there might be an invitation to, you know, connect more to your team and let them help you with the decision moving forward here, is what I'm feeling. Okay. So what I'm going to do today, I don't do charms today, but what I was going to do was actually pull a rune card from this deck. And I have a little booklet here that I can read, because I have to admit I'm not very steady on the runes yet. I haven't really gotten to know all the runes properly, so I can't do pure rune readings. But that's why this deck here is so good, and you can, and the booklet, so that you can learn a little bit more about the runes this way, was what I think. I do have runes as well, but I just haven't used them as much yet. I need to learn more about them. So hence I bought these cards to help me out with that. So, okay, let's see if there is one that pops out here that wants to tell you something. And I will just read, oh, almost. I will read from the booklet what it says that is a message for you, number one, okay? If it doesn't pop up the next 3 times here, I have to pull one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I have to pull one here. Okay. Angels, guides, guide me to pull the right card. Okay. So, you got the rune Dagas. Dagas. It's a beautiful painting here of a butterfly. You see, this is the stage before it kind of emerges, and then it's another one here that has emerged. Beautiful butterfly. So I do have a feeling that that's what it's about. But let's go into here the booklet and find the letter Dagas to read for you what it says about that one rune. I'm sorry, this is taking a little bit of time to find the right. Where is Dagas? Is it at the end? There, Dagas, butterfly. You see here? I will read this for you, okay? So, it's change, it's dynamic, and it's dramatic. So, Dagas has a beautiful, brilliant, light-filled energy. It is the awakening and clarity that daylight brings. When this rune comes up, there is hope and happiness, possibly a bold change, a new beginning. It's a good time to start something new. Where timing is a question, Dagas refers to a daily cycle, in contrast to longer, gentler time periods like Jera's year cycle. Dagas also speaks of balancing opposites, light and dark, mental, emotional, yay, masculine, feminine, uncertainty, and certainty. So the key words here is breakthrough, awakening, enlightenment, balance point, and transformation. Wow. Okay, listen, so what I feel with this, of course, is exactly what they're inviting you to do here. The balance between the mental and the emotional, between the mind and the heart, between the 3D world and the 5D world, between, you know, standing still and moving forward. You have to balance both. So you can't be only in your mind and expect things to emerge and to move forward in your life. You have to have your heart space with you. So I have a feeling that this actually goes very well with the reading that we have had here. And they are encouraging you to move into that heart space and to receive the light, as you can see in this card, and help from your team. Listen to your intuition, as they're saying here, in order for you to make the right decision for you. The decision that will, you know, bring you home to where you feel at home, to what matters to you. Okay? So that's what I feel. Number one, I hope this made sense for you guys. There was a new way of doing a reading today. I haven't used the runes at all. So this was a first for me. So I hope that gave you something today. Until I see you next time. Bye. Okay, number two. So number two, this is the reading for you. You chose the horse, the rocking horse. Can you see that? Beautiful rocking horse. Put that over here for now. And I will just open up the cards first, look at them real quick, and then we will go into the reading a little bit deeper. So you got good cheer, number 25. And you got yes with exclamation point. You got 9 of swords. The lovers. 4 of cups. The wheel of fortune. And choose a new direction. Wow, okay, this was interesting. Give me a minute. I need to sink into this a little bit here and ask for their guidance to figure out what they would want me to convey to you guys. This is a very special reading for me because I don't know if you can see that yourself, but it's kind of self-contradiction because I feel like the beginning here is extremely positive. They're cheering you on. Yes, you're on your right way. You're moving forward. But then something happens here and they're asking you to reconsider and choose a new direction. So I have to ask them what they mean with this. Okay, please, angels, guides, guide me. Okay. Well, first of all, I feel like moving this over here and moving this down here. Okay, so, okay, underlying, okay, I heard the word underlying reasons, so underlying reasons, okay, so this must be the subconscious, and that's why they wanted me to move this down, so this is the subconscious, and this is what you're conscious. Okay, so now I get it. Okay, so what I have a feeling is happening underneath the surface here is that, yeah, exactly, yeah, I hear that. Thank you. So 9 of Swords is, of course, anxiety. It's sorrow. It's being too much in the mental aspect. It's looking at things from a negative perspective, maybe. But actually, in this reading, I have a feeling that it is true sorrow and maybe also anxiety. Something deep, something has been wounded, something is hurting. Also because I see this card here. Now, the 4 of Cups can also be, you know, a card of boredom, a card of I'm not seeing what is offered to me. But in this card here and in this reading, I am drawn to the eye that's crying here. And I have a feeling, because when I heard underlying, and then they said on the outside when it came to good cheer and yes, I have a feeling that you are somebody who is putting on a brave face here. You are the good cheer. You are the one that kind of cheers everybody else up. You're the one that says yes to everything. Yes, I can help, you know. I'm cheering you on. I wish you the best. I want you to succeed. I want you to move forward. I'm here for you. You know, but underneath all that, you have something that's hidden, something that's hurtful, something that you have not yet actually gone into and felt through and released. So there's like this underlying anxiety and sorrow that's lying in your gut, but on the outside you don't show it to anyone. You're the good cheer and you're the yes person, you know, the one that helps everybody else out is what I'm feeling here. Okay. Whew, okay, so what they of course are encouraging you to do then is choose a new direction, because this is not going to help you in the long run. If you walk around with this anxiety and this sorrow in your gut without releasing it, without loving it through and feeling it through and then releasing it, it will do so much more damage in the long run. Okay, you need to be honest about how you feel. You can no longer be the yes person. You can no longer be the good cheer of everybody else. Now you need to take care of you. Very important message here. Okay, now there's also two other cards here, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Lover's card. Okay, so let's take the Wheel of Fortune first. The Wheel of Fortune is, of course, can be something positive coming your way. You have a world of possibilities, but it can also be what is fated, what is meant to be, you know, destiny card. So I have a feeling that this is more on the destiny side. Of course, they are promising you that there are better days ahead. Yes, but in this particular reading, I think they are trying to tell you that it's important that you go through this and that you release this in order for you to move forward, and that there is something in all of this that you need to see, that you need to learn from, that you need to grow from. Okay, because there is a balance that you need that I feel is not here. And when you see the Lover's card here as well, there are two people in two different colors, and two can also of course mean balance. So I have a feeling that that is of course significant for this reading, but as well the Lover card is also partnership, not just lovers as in two people in love, but also partnership, not only partnership with friends or work, but partnership with the divine, partnership with God, if you want to call it that, or source, universe, angels, your team. And also partnership with your higher self, with that part of you that is the soul and the light being. Okay, you're not supposed to walk through life only in your headspace, or only believing that you are just a human being. You know, we came as spiritual beings having a human experience. So it is a balance in that as well. And I have a feeling with this that you might have been living a little bit too much in the head and too much in what is expected of you, what other people want you to be for them. You know, they are used to you being the yes person. They are used to you being a good person, somebody that cheers everybody else on. They are used to you being a certain way and following the rules and, you know, being as we are told in this 3D world that we're supposed to be. But then you have this underlying connection with your soul, and you know that there is more to life than this. And also I feel like being this person for everybody else has left you hurt and might even traumatized, because this card also can be trauma that needs to be loved and felt and released. Okay, so I have a feeling that it is important for you to actually set aside the time to go into this and to let it out. Just and find your path from within, not from your heart headspace, but from your heart. Try and steer in a way where you have balance between the two, and be honest about it. Be honest to people. I mean, open up to somebody who's close to you and tell them that, you know, I can't be this yes person anymore. I can't be the person who's constantly giving to everybody else. I have to take care of me now. I have to put me on the map. Okay? So I feel this is extremely important for you right now. And I know that it's hard. It can be very hard to be in this position where you feel like you are stuck and with anxiety and sorrow and all that. Yeah, I know, but it is, you know, they are promising you that things will be better here, but there is a job that you need to do first, okay? So that's what I feel. Anyways, I'm not going to have charms today, but what I'm going to give you is one rune card. I'm not that into runes yet, so I started learning a little bit about it, and instead of using runes, the stones, I'm using the cards and the booklet for now until I learn more about it. I do have runes, but oi, now there were two that popped out. Oi, okay, we'll have to look at both of them. Berkano and is it Fivas? Okay, so this is a horse, beautiful strong horse, and this is a rabbit and a lot of flowers, something blooming, and also I see crystals underneath here. So let's just go and have a look in this booklet here, and I will find what they're trying to tell you. Just give me a moment. I'm sorry that this is taking a little bit of time. Okay, so oh, of course it's way in the back whenever you try to find something. Oh, they were actually next to each other, these two, see? So it's a hare and a horse. Okay, so the hare card. So the keywords on this one is birth, sanctuary, fertility, life change, and secrets. Yes, exactly. Oh wow. Okay, so secrets, you have had them. You are keeping this to yourself. You are not open about it, so you know it needs to come out. Life change, yes, of course, you need to change. You need to go into this. You need to go through this transformation now in order to take care of yourself, and in that birth kind of the new you, which is one of the keywords: birth, sanctuary, fertility, life change, and secrets. Okay. So this is also the mature female wisdom, it says here, mothers of our mothers. It speaks of fertility, safety, shielding. So it is encouraging you to have that new birth, that new idea coming in, new goals. Exactly. So this goes very well with the reading that we already had. Now, this one, the keywords here are teamwork, trust, harmony, marriage, and loyalty. And what I'm drawn to here, of course, is the teamwork, trust, and harmony, because what they're asking you to do is trust in them, to, you know, the teamwork with them, with the spiritual realm, with your team, with your guides, you know, in order to get into that heart space and release what is here, so that you can move forward stronger and with balance and with boundaries. Set the boundaries, you know. Say no. No is going to be a golden word for you in the future. You have to set your boundaries straight, okay? Because you are giving way too much out to everybody else, is what I feel here. Stop being the yes person. Who asked you to be a yes person? You know, why do you have to be there for everybody else? Why can't you do that for you? Be the yes person for yourself. And when you say yes to yourself, you have to sometimes say no to everybody else. Okay, so that's very significant, I feel, for you. So, okay, number 2, I feel like this was the main message of your reading today. I hope this gave you something, and I know that it's really hard to be in this space here. I've been there myself. I know you have all my support and all my love, and I hope that you will get through this. They are encouraging you to contact them, and they will help you through it if you want them to, and I think that's necessary and important. So I wish you the very best until I see you next time. Bye. So now we will move over to you. Number 3. So you chose this wooden car. So I'll put that over here, and we will just flip through the cards real quick, and then I'll go deeper into the reading. You got the card of abundance. And then you got improving health. Then you got the moon. And 5 of swords. And Knight of Cups. And 2 of swords. And they are giving you the answer no. Okay. So let me just have a second here. I need to be guided to where to go with this. It's a little bit all over the place. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, yep. Okay. Yeah, the first thing they're telling me, or they're guiding me through the card that they kind of pops out for me, is this one. Improving health, okay? So in this card, you can see that she is holding her hands together, and she is in balance with energy coming from above through all the chakras down into the earth. And she is also the creator here. She is the co-creator. So she's receiving, but she's also co-creating. And I have a feeling that this is about balance. I have a feeling that this is about taking care of you. You know, being more in the silent space, in the space of the soul, in the space of the heart. That's kind of been the theme throughout all the 3 readings today, actually. So I have a feeling that this, for the coming week, is a very specific topic. But anyway, but let's look at your reading here, because, you know, when you get the card of the moon can be something that's hidden, but it is also the card of intuition. It is the card of going inwards, going into the emotions, going into the soul, going into your energy field, okay? And when I see this card, 5 of swords, I have a feeling, because swords are the air element and the mental aspect. So I have a feeling that someone has maybe been too much in the mental, and there have been some sort of a struggle here. You can see this person has been in a kind of a fight or a struggle with somebody and hurt somebody else. Doesn't mean that you have been the person doing the hurting, but you might be one of these people who have been hurt by someone. And it's in need of mending, okay? So there is something here that's happened that has left you in a state where you are either not taking care of yourself properly, or it has left you hurt, and your health and mental, emotional health, and also physical health needs some mending here, okay? So that's kind of the first thing that pops out, is this and these 2 cards together. Now, the Knight of Cups. I mean, the Knights are normally someone who comes in with an offer, and Cups is emotions. And you see this man has a heart here on his cheek. So there is someone here with love for you that is coming in, or that want to come in, or that is already in your vicinity, that would like to help you here, okay? So I think that's significant. Now, they're also telling me here that you are about to make some sort of choice, or they are inviting you to make a choice, because the 2 of swords is the mental, of course. Swords is air element, mental, And you see that she's blindfolded. She doesn't know which way to go. She has 2 swords, so 2 decisions, 2 possible outcomes, the number 2 here. So it looks like there is something that's a choice that's important for you to make. And when they are telling you no here, I have a feeling that you might have been looking at the wrong road here. You might have been maybe a little bit too much in the mental aspect, since I see there's 2 cards with swords here, which is the mental aspect. And they are saying to you that that's not the road to go down. You cannot make that decision in your mind solely. You need to have your emotions, your heart with you. You need to have maybe some spiritual guidance in this. And this has been the topic of the day. I feel that it's the balance. It's people are too much in their head space. They are not into their emotions. They are not into their heart, it seems like. So it's an invitation to move more into the heart space, because what they're telling you here is that there is abundance in your life, or abundance coming to you. Now it says here, Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. So when I look at this card, what I'm drawn to is this sentence right here, let me thrive. And in order for us to thrive, in order for us to move forward, we need the balance, okay? You cannot move forward with your headspace alone, making decisions, because I'm sorry to say, that will probably not be the best outcome for you. And that's why they're telling you, no, do not move down that path, okay? There is something here that you need to do before making a choice. You need to sink into your heart. You need to sink into your gut. And when you do that, there might also be something in there that needs releasing, because that might also be why this card here pops up, that there is something still inside of you after this hurt that needs to be loved and fell through and released in order for you to move into the right direction. Okay. Yeah. And this again will benefit you, you know, in your health, not only your mental health, but of course emotional health, and all of it of course is binded together. So it is also the physical health that will be improved here. So yeah, I have a feeling that this is very important for you to do. You have to set aside time and space for going inwards, and also see if you can find out who this person is who wants to come in and help you. And it doesn't have to be a male, it can be a female as well. But there is someone here with a lot of love for you who wants to help. It can be a brother, a sister, a friend, a teacher, a lover, a parent. So see if you can find out who that person is. At least I feel like there's somebody who has a great deal of love for you, and who genuinely wants the best for you in the future. Okay, so that's kind of what I feel with that. So what I'm going to do today, what I have done with the others today as well, is instead of the charms, I'm drawing a rune card. So I have runes also, but I haven't really gotten into them. I haven't really learned them all the way. So that's why I bought these cards and the booklet, so that I can learn more about them. And this is an easy way, of course, to learn about runes and to use runes. So instead of using the stones, I also have them, but today I'm using the cards. So instead of using the stones, I'm just, oh, there it popped. I'm using the cards. So this popped out for you, Isa. Wow, interesting. It's a bat hanging upside down from crystals. That is a beautiful card. Interesting. Okay, let's see what it says in the booklet. It's this one. I'm just going to find the letter Isa there. Isa, bat. Okay, so I'm going to read to you what it says here. Isa sounds like ice. It means ice. It is also the symbol of I, or the self. In the Northern tradition, ice is the formative element, the essence of all things. Isa is a very strong rune with an element of danger. The inward facing, quieting stillness can lull you to sleep, and in the bitter cold, sleep can bring death. The message of Isa is one of going inward to find strength, self-reliance, self-awareness, and self-acceptance. It halts activity until a change is made from within or without. Wow, I just got the shivers. Whew. And the keywords, as you see here, stillness, self-control, focus, stability, stasis. So this is exactly what I've been saying. Wow. Okay, so they're encouraging you to go within again, saying that you need to do this in order to move forward. You need to find that stillness, you know, in order for you to transmute and to come out and in the other end here stronger. Self-awareness, you know, being strong within you. So you need this quiet time, this stillness to build that strength within you into the heart, you know, and fill up, like I said, with this card here. Let yourself be filled up with the light, right? Let the light come in and through you and just receive, 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 and build up that strength within you and go into your heart space and make the decisions from there. Okay? So this has been the main theme of all three readings today. A little bit different, of course, here and there, but still very interesting. So anyway, so this is focus for the week ahead, and this was what I got for you today, number 3. I hope it makes sense for you, and I wish you the very best. It isn't easy always to be in the heart space and to feel through everything. It can be quite painful, but I feel that it is an important thing for you to do, okay, in order for you to find the right path moving forward. So that was all for today, number 3. I wish you the very best. Until next time, I see you. Bye.